What's up, everybody? Today I'm breaking down the top 5 things Americans do that completely baffle Swedes. After living in both Sweden and the US, I've seen some wild differences. Things that are totally normal in America but would get you some serious side-eye in Stockholm. These aren't about better or worse, just different. And sometimes they're hilarious or just plain weird. We're talking about the biggest culture shocks I've experienced. Wait until you hear number 1. Have you ever been shocked by a local custom while traveling? Drop your story in the comments. Ready? Let's dive into the first thing that breaks a Swede's brain. Number 5. Tipping culture. In Sweden, you pay what's on the bill. Service staff earn a living wage, so tipping is rare and only for exceptional service. In America, it's a tipping minefield. You're expected to add 15 to 20%, not just at restaurants, but for bartenders, taxi drivers, hotel staff, even the person handing you a coffee. The first time I didn't tip, I got a look like I'd committed a crime. My friend had to explain, not tipping is a huge insult here. And now, with those iPad checkout screens, you're prompted to tip for everything, sometimes up to 30%. In Sweden, people would laugh and ask if the muffin was made of gold. For Swedes, the American tipping system is confusing and stressful. You're always worried about offending someone. My advice, just accept it, keep extra cash handy, and be ready to tip almost everywhere. It feels weird and unfair, but it's the American way. Not tipping is a social faux pas you don't want to make. It's the first and biggest financial shock for any Swede in the US. So if you're visiting, just go with the flow. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of awkward moments. Number 4, free refills. In the US, buy one soda and you can refill it endlessly for free. The first time I saw this, I thought it was a prank. In Sweden, every drink costs money. Want another? You pay again. But in America, you get a giant cup and can refill it as much as you want. It's like a soda buffet. I tried it. 5 Cokes later, I felt like I was breaking the law, but nobody cared. The cup sizes are massive too. An American small is a Swedish large. This culture of abundance is the opposite of the Swedish idea of lagom, just the right amount. I even challenged myself to see how many refills I could get in an hour. After 7, I was buzzing, but the staff didn't even notice. In Sweden, this would bankrupt a restaurant. For Swedes, it's both amazing and a little terrifying. If you visit, try it at least once. It's a true American experience. Just be prepared for a serious sugar rush. Free refills, a small thing that says a lot about American culture. Number 3, friendly small talk. In Sweden, we're reserved. You don't chat with strangers in line or on the bus. Privacy is key. In America, everyone talks to everyone. The cashier asks about your day, strangers comment on the weather, and people strike up conversations everywhere. The first time a cashier asked how I was, I froze. In Sweden, it's just hedge, scan, pay, done. I even tried being as chatty as an American for a day. Coffee shop, park, elevator, it was exhausting, but people loved it. Americans use small talk as a way to be polite and connect, even if just for a moment. For Swedes, silence is comfortable. Unsolicited conversation can feel intrusive. Eventually you learn the script. How are you? Good. How are you? But for a Swede, it's a social minefield at first. You're always bracing for the next random conversation. It's a huge cultural difference in what's considered polite. In America, small talk is the norm. For Swedes, it's a daily challenge. Number 2, massive portion sizes. I thought I knew big meals. Then I went to an American diner. Pancakes bigger than my head, burgers the size of my face. In Sweden, portions are reasonable. Enough for one person, not a family of 4. In the US, a single serving could feed 3 people. Even desserts are supersized. I once got a slice of cheesecake that was basically a brick. Americans at the next table finished theirs like it was nothing. This explains the doggy bag. In Sweden, taking leftovers home is rare. In America, it's expected. I compared the same dish in Stockholm and the US. The American plate was 3 times bigger. It's impressive, but also overwhelming. You learn to order appetizers as mains or share dishes. Otherwise, you're left staring at a mountain of food. The abundance is real, but so is the food waste. For Swedes, it's a constant adjustment. American portions delicious but daunting. Be ready to take leftovers home. And finally, number 1, drive through everything. In Sweden, drive-thrus are mostly for fast food. In America, you can do almost anything without leaving your car. Banks, pharmacies, even weddings. I tried living a whole day using only drive-thrus, breakfast, bank, lunch, even a drive-through daiquiri shop. The convenience is wild, but it's also isolating. You can go from home to car to drive-through and back without ever stepping outside. Swedish cities are built for walking and biking. In the US, it's all about the car. The sheer number and variety of drive-thrus is mind-blowing. It's a different philosophy. Americans value speed and convenience above all. For Swedes, it feels bizarre and a bit lonely. But if you have kids, bad weather, or you're in a rush, it's a lifesaver. The drive-through culture is the ultimate American convenience. It's a perfect example of how different our daily lives can be. For a Swede, it's the ultimate culture shock. You have to see it to believe it. That's a wrap. Those were the top 5 things Americans do that blow a Swede's mind. From tipping to drive-through weddings. America is full of convenience and abundance, but it can be a strange place for outsiders. What did I miss? Share your own culture shock stories in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe for more wild cultural comparisons. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.